Okay, so I'm back. I went and got some different kind of glue things. I don't know if this is going to work, but I got some glue, a glue stick. Oh, actually, it looks pretty good. And I glued that together, and I glued this together. So I don't want to rip the paper. It's kind of fragile. So I'll do that. I don't know. You may have noticed, if you're watching this, that I don't always have a plan. So, yeah. Plus, if you know me, you know that about me anyway. So, I am going to do my very high-tech plan here, which is to cover the rest of my book with this very high-tech market basket bag, so I don't get any glue on my beloved project, other than where I want the glue. So, I think this will be okay. I mean, I think it'll, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. So then I got my glue that I also got the day I was shopping at AC Moore, and a woman told me all the things I needed to be a crafter. So I got the Mod Podge, and I've got my some leftover food container that we washed to put glue in. So this needs to be shaken. Oops. Okay. There's a nice amount of glue. All right. I couldn't find a good paintbrush, so I'm going to try this. If not, I'm going to have to go dig deep into the man den for a paintbrush. So I'm just slathering, well, I shouldn't say slather, but I'm putting a good layer of glue on here. Now it looks white and it's going to dry clear. So as I'm doing this, I'm realizing I'm only going to be able to do the front. I think I'm only going to be able to do the front so that I can also, if I try to go inside of this cover, I feel like it's not going to work on the same gluing session. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good about slathering this glue on because everything I want should be shellacked. So you don't have to, one of the things I love about this process is it doesn't have to be perfect or meticulous, and I can slather. So I'm not going to wait for this layer to completely dry before I put another one, but I want it to get tacky and thick. So when this, when this is completely covered, I'm going to give this maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and put on another layer and another layer. This will be a long process. I'm going to put a lot of layers on this. I think I'll just put, I think that. So by the time I'm done with this, I was saying earlier how the book was so thick. This is going to be so thick, but I think in time it will close. The clamps back on it to fill in the blanks here with glue. It's okay. This is actually that very non-toxic, like schoolroom glue that I'm using. Not the other stuff I use to hold the book together. This is mostly for decorative purposes, this glue. Alright, so I am going to call that my first layer. And I'll be back after I've done quite a few more.